What's up, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been far too long since I've uploaded here. Today, we're going to be reviewing stuff that I use in my streaming setup. And yeah, I'm going to put up the prices of it on screen for you guys to see, as well as just giving you guys a full runaround about each of the devices I use, from camera to audio mixing. So I hope you guys enjoy this review, and yeah, stay pumped. Okay, so first we're going to be starting off with the Mayano G1. This is an audio mixer for streaming. It's pretty cool. You can have different sound effects on it, and you have four loops that you can create. So, for example, I have core moment, mentality. I also have the Riz effect, and these are all things I use day to day while I'm streaming. There's also some nice features such as the noise reduction. So as you can hear, there's a lot more echo on this. You can hear my chair creak, all of that. When I turn on the noise reduction, you can't hear anything. There's two different modes of noise reduction you can use on your microphone. A weak and a stronger version. So yeah, definitely would recommend this device. Moving further along this device, it also comes with four built-in voice changes.
We have the female voice.
The male voice. And I like to use this one for if I'm trying to mess around and do like an intro, like coming to you this summer, right? Um, we also
Have the baby voice. Yeah, you sound a bit like a chipmunk. And then we have
the monster voice, and you can do like quite a nice cynical laugh, like Wahahaha, if you really want to.
So yeah, another cool feature that this audio mixer comes with is the direct monitor mode. So right now, while I am speaking to you, I can hear the playback of what my voice sounds like real time. Moving on, we can control our gain. So that's how much our microphone is picking up like this. I've turned it all the way up, and then you can turn it all the way down. So it is something really cool, really nice feature that you have access to. We can control our microphone volume with the little fader over here. As you can see, I turned it down. We also have a microphone quick mute button, so I'm gonna press that, and yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much that. There's also Bluetooth, so you can connect your phone up and play your music through the audio mixer, which then will feed back into your software. It outputs through the microphone. So that is just something to keep in mind. Let's say you're playing video games and you want to play your music through your phone onto the audio mixer. The people playing with you will also be able to hear the music along with sound effects and all of that. Another nice feature is that it has the quick mute on the audio, as well as you can control the dial on audio. And on top of that, a really nice feature is the sidechain feature. Now, what this feature does is when you're playing music in the background and you turn on sidechain, effectively what sidechain's gonna do for you is it's gonna tone your music down and amp your voice up over it, and then once you stop speaking, it brings the volume of your music back up. It's really cool if you're just trying to create videos and anything in about that range of work with what you're trying to do. If it's something you're into, I would definitely get the Mayano G1. Another nice feature is we can control our reverb. I also just want to quickly talk about what the Mayano G1 has to offer. So here you got your XLR cable, so you can run that right now. I have that running out to my DJI Mic Mini. So you can also plug in your headphones with the microphone here, and that's gonna work for you as a mic, as well as being able to do your playback for the rest of the audio. We have a aux in. Let's say you want to plug in an iPod or something, you can do that there. This is for just using headphones out, which is what I like to use. And then if you also want to plug in a speaker because you don't want to have headphones to hear everything back, you can plug it into the out aux port over there. Then running into the computer, it runs a USB-C. A cable comes along with it. This cable has the old USB as well as the brand new USB Type C. And if you're not trying to run it like that and you're trying to run it through your aux system over here back into your computer, here we have a USB-C power system, and over here we have our power button to switch the device on and off. So that is the Mayano G1, and yeah, that concludes that. It comes in for about a price of a 1,200 Rand. I'll also put the dollar amount on screen for you guys. But yeah, Mayano G1, I would 100% recommend getting yourself one. It's a super cool device, super good, and it gets the job done really cool. It's your entry level audio mixer, and it's perfect for anyone that's streaming, recording videos, or let's say you just want to have a bit better audio quality, it's perfect for you. So yeah, that's the Mayano G1. If you've managed to stick around this long, make sure you stay till the end, as I'm going to talk about the importance of lighting as well as visual hooks. Moving on, I'm going to stick with the audio section of my streaming setup just for this first portion of the video. All right, so next thing we have is our DJI Mic Mini. This is what I use as my microphone while I'm doing my live streams on my computer, and I run it all through the audio mixer. So over here, it comes with the receiver. The mics also have a Bluetooth option in case you are running a device that can do a Bluetooth microphone. So yeah, a really nice feature that comes along with the receiver is that you can tune your gain, right? Effectively, you can change that on the actual receiver itself, which is pretty cool. Yeah, the receiver connects up to two mics, and that comes along in the case like this. Along with the microphone, we get the noise reduction, wind muff right here, which I prefer to keep on. As you could hear before, it creates a much crisper quality of sound, which I really enjoy. The lav mics are also magnetized, so you can clip it onto your shirt like so. Along with the magnet, it also has a built-in clip, which you can use to clip onto your clothing if you don't want to use the magnet, or you're wearing something a little too thick for the magnet to work. Along with the wind muffling, they also give us a gray version. Here's the gray fuzz. The DJI Mic Mini comes along in this bag over here. We also get a aux cable, and this is specifically for your cameras. As you can see, it's a bit small. There is also a cute little pouch on the inside here. It also comes with a USB Type-C cable for charging, and that is how you charge the charging case. I do believe that on a single microphone, you get up to 24 hours worth of speaking time or something like that. It approximately takes about 2 hours to fully charge the case for the DJI Mic Minis. This microphone poses really effective when you are trying to do the type of content when your viewers want to see you walk around your room. You don't have to not be able to speak. I can maintain a conversation around my whole room. No matter where in my room I go, you will be able to hear me. And supposedly, you can do up to about 400 meters of range on this. I did do an IRL live stream the other day testing it out where I went go karting, and it did pretty well, only breaking up around corners where there were walls and physical objects in the way. So, as long as you have a clear line of sight, there should be nothing to worry about. Overall, that concludes the DJI Mic Minis, and they come in at a price of about 3,200 Rand at the time when I purchased them. I don't know if it has changed. Here's the price on screen so you can see just how much they cost. So yeah, that concludes our DJI Mic Minis. Moving on, I want to talk about something that is not too essential, but a nice add-on you can have as a streamer, and this is my Stream Deck. I didn't opt for the Elgato, as the Elgato's a bit pricey for the amount of buttons they give you and all of that. Instead, I got a knockoff version of the Elgato. This one is called Gadget Time. It is a Stream Dock, and I don't want to dive too much into this because each Stream Deck is customizable to each streamer. So like here, I have my TikTok live streaming presets. On this, I have my start stream button, my mute audios buttons, pause stream. I have the deck song. If you watch my TikTok streams, you probably know the deck songs. I got both of them queued up on here. And then I have my Spotify control in the bottom left. Moving on, I have my Twitch and Kick layout here, and this controls my Streamlabs software, so my scene transitions, as well as running music in the middle. I also have a little indicator on the side here for my internet speed. So yeah, I got cool features like that all kicked up onto there. I have hotkeys to take me over to my TikTok account. I used to have a quick poll vote button. So yeah, it's really cool what you can do with the Stream Deck. It's just a super nice add-on, and like I said, it's not the Elgato one. It's a much more budget-friendly Stream Deck. And I have had my fair share of issues with it, but that was due to a faulty cable that came with it. So if you do get yourself one, I would recommend upgrading the cable. Other than that, I haven't really had any other issues. And what's quite nice is when you want to insert the cable, all you do is you pull back the back part of the cover here and you plug in your cable, put it on, then you have your desk stand for it. Really nice and very cost effective. Pricing wise, let's just remember that this is meant to be budget friendly. However, with equipment, it can always be quite a bit costly. So this costs about 1,700 Rand as opposed to the Elgato, which comes in at about 3,800 Rand. So there's quite a big difference there. At the same time, like I've said multiple times, this isn't an essential. It's just something that if you're trying to upgrade your streaming game, it's quite a nice add-on and extra to have if it is within your budget range for upgrading your equipment. Now we get to the saucy stuff, the cameras. Alright, so I use two main cameras. I use my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So this is a very nice camera. It can shoot in portrait mode as well as how it has gimbal stabilization on it. It also has face tracking features, which is really cool. I will link it up to the computer just so I can show you guys how it looks working as a webcam. At the same time, I wouldn't recommend getting this camera unless you are going to shoot videos outside of streaming. It's a super nice camera, not the most affordable, but super high quality, shoots up to 4K with 60 frames. The other camera that I use is what I am currently speaking into, and that is my iPhone 16 Pro. And it works really great. You just have to use a third-party software. So for example, I use Camo. If anyone wants video on how to use that third-party software, let me know. I'm more than happy to create one for you guys. But yeah, so yeah, I use the iPhone. I'm gonna switch over onto the DJI just so you guys can get a feel and see the cool features like face tracking that you can use in your streaming setup. So this is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 being used as a webcam. So now one of the really cool features about this is that you can do automatic face tracking like this. So it's really cool if you want to do content where you are walking around talking and it's quite wide space. You got 180 degrees worth of movement on it, so you don't actually have to have a cameraman there. Let's say you take your laptop and you set up a stream outside and you want to be able to walk around in that outside area. This is the perfect camera for you. So now, pricing range. Where does it come in? This camera comes in at about 16,000 Rand. But with the iPhone 16 Pro, I wouldn't say it's much of a difference. The only difference you get while using an iPhone and a camera is that you get this face tracking. And pricing wise, of course, the iPhone's going to be double the amount of the camera. However, your iPhone does double as a regular phone. So at the end of the day, it all comes down to what content you want to produce, how do you want to produce it, and all of that. So those are my two cameras that I use. Moving on, we're going to be talking about now visual hooks and lighting and their importance in streaming. Why are visual hooks so important, and what will it do to your live streaming game? So basically, visual hooks can be anything from these lights you see in the background to these signs to the mannequin. it gets your viewers to ask the questions and get that chat engagement up, which ultimately controls the whole show. People often ask me, how do you get people to talk? Visual hooks, that's one of the main ways. Another important thing to note is your lighting, right? You want to have good facial lighting like this. I use a ring light, it's not that hard. So I would say if you are looking to start streaming, I would definitely say look at getting a ring light, and you don't by any means need anything else that I have, from the lighting in the background with the LEDs as your visual hooks, or from the 16,000 Rand camera. No, you can start with just your iPhone and your ring light. That's where I started a couple months back. And when I look back at it and see how far I've come, see how much I have put back into my streaming setup, it's quite amazing. So one last thing I want you guys to take away with you is reinvest in yourself. That's when you're going to see the most success. I am by no means a professional streamer. I started this off as a bit of fun and have ended up streaming every single day for my viewers on TikTok. I've taken my account from 4,000 to 23,000 followers in the past 3 months using these visual hooks and all the equipment that I have reviewed today. And I would 100% say that if you think you would enjoy streaming, take a whack at it. It's a super fun thing to do, and it's nice to meet new people. So you don't have to listen to me, but I am just telling you what I have put into my setup and how it has benefited me along my journey. Thank you for watching the YouTube, guys. I will check you guys in the next one. If this video performs, maybe we can get weekly uploads up for you guys. But yeah, it has taken me like 3 or 4 hours to create this video for you guys. So I really hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on those notifications. And that's it. I'm out of here. Cheers.